Dan again, back from DHVAPES. Today it's another review. Today we're going to do the Smok, Smoke, Schmock, whatever you want to call it, tfv12 Prince tank.
We're going to dismantle it now and have a look and see what's inside of it. Wait, do you want to we'll unbox it there?
Take it down.
And then we'll have a look at the guts of it and see how it works. It's nice, isn't it?
It's like the royal blue.
What capacity is that tank on there?
2. All the ones in the UK now will all be 2 mil.
Is that by law, is it?
By law, I screwed us over, but hopefully that will change soon. Come down. There's the TFV12 instruction manual.
This is one of the more versatile tanks that you sell, which will suit most mods, isn't it?
It'll go on pretty much everything. I'd say anything, what, 50 watt, like max mod, you'd be able to run that. I mean, obviously running a higher watt would be better.
People tend to opt to these rather than the drip tanks because they're less maintenance and a bit cleaner, because it's all concealed.
Put a coil in, then coil out. Simple as that.
One in, one out.
One out. People do twist about the coils, but I kind of fault Smok. I think they are one of the best.
So have a look at that coil that you've got in the box and have a look and see what kind of setup is within it. Within there.
Here we've got coil, 2 spare coils that come with it. This one here is the X6.
That's a dual core.
And this one here is the T10.
And that's a quad, and that's got 5 in, hasn't it?
That's right. Might have 10 in, 5 on the top and 5 at the bottom.
So you've got the different options there for the strength.
This X6, it says to run at 50 to 220, best at 80 to 100. The T10 is 60 to 120 and best at 80 to 110.
So jump cut now and break the tank down. Breakdown time.
Here we go.
So this is what you would do if you were changing the coil if it expanded, if it had burnt out.
Bit tight that one, but we've got there.
It's fresh out the box and then it just needs working a bit.
There it is, and that's with that coil that is already on. The Q4. And that's the glass. You can see it's got the bit of extra glass in the middle there on the UK version. That's just to make sure that it goes to 2 mil. Here we have the top. You push the button on the side.
And that's how you would fill it.
And that's how you fill it straight through.
Straight through the top.
Just do that, make sure you don't get it down that hole, you'll get a mouthful of juice.
And that's obviously where the smoke comes from when it's burning.
Straight through the chimney, straight from the coil.
So if you change the coil over, you would just screw that out and then screw a fresh one in.
Screw the next one in.
And then just fill it up with juice.
That's the one. Let it soak for about 5-10 minutes just so you don't get a dry hit.
Sometimes you can suck it without vaping just to get the juice going, can't you?
Yeah, I sometimes do that, but I normally have 2 tanks running, so I'll put a new coil in, screw it together.
And fill it up, screw it on.
Fill that up, and then I'll put that one aside, and then when my other tank's done, I'll swap them over, and then it'll already be primed and it'll be good to go. Awesome little drip tips that you get for these as well.
A highly rated Smok Hunter. That's one of the more versatile tanks for each different mod.
They bring like tanks out all the time, but this has been the best tank that they've had out in a long time. Really long time.
And that would suit most of the mods that you sell.
Go on most mods. Every mod in here that we sell would go on. Without a doubt.
And all this is available on the website?
All on the website, www.dhvapes.co.uk, or you can call in store and have a look around. We'll happily walk you through everything that you want and what you need.
Is there any particular kind of liquid that you would use for that tank? Do you use a thinner or thicker stuff?
You can still run the thicker stuff through it, but
you need certain
DHA juice. I like my fruit flavours, so running fruit flavours with this is unbelievable. Also, I have the Mega E liquids. Amazing juice, so underrated, it's unbelievable. That's the apple crumb, and I love that one. There's the blueberry crumb as well, it's unbelievable.
So you've got quite a vast selection of juices to suit that tank.
You can run pretty much any juice that you want through, but we always recommend going with like premium brands all the time. Then you know they're all tested.
Your coils will last longer, won't they, with the good stuff?
Because then you know where it's coming from.
Because if you use the cheap juice, it tend to burn out fast, don't they?
That's right. Always go for the better juice. I mean, especially if you're putting the effort in of getting a tank of this quality, I would never
put cheap juice.
Cut corners and put cheap juice in it, because then it's just...
You're wasting your time on
ruin the experience that you'll have with it. So always suggest getting a high-end juice.
And you would get just as good as hit off that, just as good draw as you would a drip tank, wouldn't you?
That's right. With what they've tried to do with this is you can run it at a low heat, say that's best at 80, but you get the same sort of smoke and flavour that you would get it running a coil that would normally run at 100, 110, 120. So they've done well on this one.
So you get a nice, strong, smooth vape.
So it saves your battery life as well, running at a lower heat.
Which is always good.
I'll put this back in its box, so you can all come in and buy it. Right, that's just a little review on the Smok tank, the tfv12 prints. You can find that on DHVAPES.co.uk. I'll leave a link down below, so have a click on. You do that. We've also got deals on e-liquids, multi-buys, all sorts of tanks, all sorts of mods, your batteries, everything. Or if you're close by and you want to pop in store, come in, sit down, have a coffee, have a chat, and we'll walk you through it again. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.
Go.
Dan again, Dan. Alright, we'll start that again.
That's your name, isn't it, Dan?
Alright, Dan. That's confused there.